back in Rimworld for my tribal playthrough. No, I'm not played since we stopped last time. And it's been a couple days, so I'm gonna have to, well, one, figure out why they took the archery. Oh, that's right, we got them from the the expo. So that is more well. Do I want to keep these? I think I'll go ahead and deconstruct this one. We don't have qualities, so it's not like I'm gonna, replace my older ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and deconstruct all 3 of them. I'll get that little bit of resources back. Oh, that's right, we have a melt spot here. Let's clear the melt spot, there you go. Now they should tie them up right there. I think eventually what we'll do is have an inner courtyard where these guys can stay. We'll probably give them a nice barn. And that will be very lovely. So I will have to plan routes in and out of the base for the for our mounts and our caravan animals. Caravanimals? There you go. Random pod sprout. I don't know that we're going to get into that, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I think we'll eventually end up harvesting it. We did that with another one earlier. Okay, we just gotta keep an eye on how many of our how much of our consumption is happening. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Turn your music up just a little bit more. I can go close the door. It'll take me just a moment. Absolutely messed all of that up, didn't I? Oh boy. Okay. Is that better? No, I want it about there. About 20% less. Here. Okay. trying to tweak some things as I go. Try and get sound and everything balanced for you. I am new at this, so please bear with me, and if you have any tips, and I mean like actual tips, not hey, you're dumb for not knowing this, because people don't learn that way, so you know, if you got something helpful, definitely bring it forward. Now, slowly reminding myself all of the things that I need to keep track of. Let's see when our next 8 days. Excuse me. Do not know where the hiccups came from. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it, not huge. Okay, let's go ahead and get these smaller researches out of the way. Let's keep an eye on fir here, or aspen. Had a heart attack. Let's see, is there surgical inspection of, oh boy. Pausing just to see. We don't want to remove anything. Let's go ahead. I've never actually had a heart attack on a character before. Okay. Okay. Apparently we took care of that. Guess I did the right thing. I don't know necessarily that that was the thing I needed to do. No anomalies. Oh. I think I just did one of the anomaly inspections. Okay. Well, her heart attack is fixed. So, you know, I guess I can't complain. this room or building this building, which would mean moving some things. But maybe I'll just hold off on that and see how things go. I definitely think I'm in line for like how strong I need to be for this wealth level, especially with the hallway. Definitely helps out. Okay, Aspen's up and running, that's good. Yeah, I really hope recurve bow comes up soon. Now, I mostly let colonists kind of have their own first name when they come in, but generally I will name babies, and if you guys have any ideas for names for babies, definitely let me know. I would definitely be more inclined to, listen to it if you subscribe, but it's not necessary. Not like I'm, really, trying to get a lot of subs or anything. I'm mostly just trying to get myself out there, so that, more people can see. More people can come hang out. So definitely please stop in and chat. Okay. Research is moving along nicely. Definitely would like to have more people, but I don't know that I'm ready for children just yet. I think, let me look again. Complex furniture, is that where I found? No, it's not artisan furniture. Aurora, let's get everyone outside for that. Okay, should be long enough. Yep, there we go. That'll keep them topped off for a while. I don't remember off the top of my head who's the one that has the biggest need for happiness. I know Beaker was not happy. Chandler does have some problems, but because his break threshold is so low, it's kind of not worth worrying about, really. Like, other people are going to be a problem before he is, I think. That's not a terrible... Yeah, so everyone's pretty happy at the moment. We can probably make things a little bit more comfortable. I don't know if we have too much to do like I haven't actually looked at so much of this, so sorry. I want to make sure that I'm getting everything I'm unlocking that is worth the colony level. Right now we're doing pretty good. Mostly that big jump was it Beaker that we sent out? But because we got rid of the others, that's brought it down. I'm not doing too much in the way of hunting right now. But I think that's okay. We're doing really good on food. Actually, are we doing really good on food? Looks like we are getting a little bit behind. I'm gonna go ahead and expand the other shrink. That should be plenty. If it's not, then we can go from there. Well, congrats, Monica and Beaker. Love that for y'all. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. I think it takes getting into the complex furniture before we can put the, oh gosh, I lost again. We can put in school facilities so they can get their teach on. And then I think I will start with kids. I think at that point we definitely need to expand to having 2 rooms. Or at least just expanding this large building. SMG. Let's see. Oh boy, that's a lot of persona traits. FYI, this is from the more persona traits mod. Added more of them, and I also did increase the max that could be on there. Some of those are wild. So blood soaked isn't that bad. Squeamish is a little bit annoying. Increased labor speed for generalist. Dauntless. Oh, stagger reduction. gonna go for it because of the squeamish one. But we're definitely going to keep our eyes open for that. I think it's only going to give us one of those at a time. I'm not going to get too many of them if that's not the case. At least at first. We're not trying to jump from tribal to spacer right away. Research complete. Let's see, carvings is done. I think fishing, just because it's going to be quicker. I don't need cycloid. Red, my dude, why are you so unhappy? You do have your chemical starvation. I think red, yeah, red is on our track for getting replaced. I'm going to try and keep around 8 people at first. If I can, I'm going to have a team permanently out in the field, probably just coming back to drop off like useful goods that we actually need, while picking up some of our colony bulk that we don't need, and turning that into something more useful, or what have you. I'm not going to be too picky, so I think with the 8 in the base, and I might want like 5 or 6 people for our caravan eventually. But we'll probably start with just one before then. Well, minus red here. I think for red I'm going to be putting him and others like him that turn out to be not really main colony material. We're going to send them to outposts, which are going to be useful for our main base, but also it's going to serve as like a stop-off point for our caravan. And I think we're also going to use our caravan to move around people. So like if we capture anybody, or save anybody that's stranded out in the world, bring them back here until they're ready to go or do whatever. But also like we will eventually want to put an outpost over here to work as bulwark to keep these guys in. Speaking of keeping these guys in, they do seem to have pushed out a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the case though. I am really liking this map. It's nice and spread out. Nice little inland sea. Couple inland seas. So, you know, lots to move around with. And I think, especially if we build boats, we can take like huge moves, like up and down these areas. And boats can be really nice. I don't remember actually looking at that quest. And these are definitely going to be something that I start sending people out after. I do want to say that because she's not really all that useful long term, I'm going to move her down there. I really do hope we can get some more main base colonists. Some of these baseliners are really good. I think he might be the... Wait, I have given him a... I think that just limits what his like max skill is. I think we can still push it and see how far he can go. Though long term we do probably need to switch him in as melee. Though probably when we get our get other people who are going to be more useful for ranged. And then I believe Simi and Beaker are my main like 2 homebodies that I kind of want to build around. Those overnight. Aspen. Oh, I see what happened. And make that not a medical bed for now. We can always switch it back if we need it. Actually, now that this has been knocked down and now that I've finished those, I'm tempted to start closing this in, but I think I'm gonna hold off for just a little bit. I don't want to expand too quickly, because that has gotten me in very much trouble in my other casual playthroughs. I don't want to go absolutely crazy. Let's get a harvest done. Corn's growing nicely. It is going to be a while till I get enough food. are going to stop researching while they harvest all of that. But I think that's a price to pay. I think what we're gonna do mostly because I want to separate my I guess it's not going to be, it's not like it's rotting faster because it's warm in here. It's just rotting normally fast because it's not cold. So I think we can handle that. Just let it go for a bit. Actually gonna put it on 3 times speed. Hopefully that actually makes the game run faster. We'll see. And because I'm a little bit of a masochist, I'll tempt fate here. It has been quite a while since the last event, so I assume it's been several smaller ones. Probably Aspen's counted as a major one. I'm not gonna plant her Pollux bush because there really isn't that much toxicity at the moment. Though I do think if I get the chance, which I don't know that there's actually a Mechanator bot laying around on this map for me. Huh. Surprised I didn't notice that before. But it does seem to be the case. Actually, let's go ahead and reinstall some of these rather than just deconstructing them. Actually, don't think I need more than 2. Now I'm tempted to shove off a couple of these people. We do have Monica who is into food. But honestly, I'm tempted to keep a little bit more wealth going. Just to, what am I trying to say? I do want stronger raids because I have been keeping up with the ones that have come so far without even needing to use my colonists. So we could probably handle a little bit bigger raids for a good bit. And it might be when we get a little bit more threatened, we'll send off Aspen and Red. Though I think well, guess we'll go with Cycloid Brewing. That's not what I was hoping for. But hey, not bad. Let's go hunt it. I didn't actually see. What that unlocked. Just the old rod. And just to catch weak aquatic Pokemon. Which I'm not sure that I actually need any Pokemon just yet. Got quite a few wild boars. If we didn't already have Parasaurolophuses, I'd be tempted to bring in the llamas. Oh, friendly coming in. Wait, you're the uncle of both Seamy and... Are you... Oh, I guess I made the two of them brother and sister. Okay, I guess I can't complain about that. It's the reality of things, I guess. And there are plenty of lovely matches we can make over time. I'm not intending for this to be a Generations playthrough, though with the biotech babies, they're probably going to be the actual colonists we care about. Alright, they're actually moving pretty quick. I do want to take some time and make sure. I'm pretty sure I chose granite. Doing really good for research so far. And a lot faster now that I've kind of got everything else done and over with, and we're just kind of sitting around otherwise. Now here's the question, am I okay with them researching over training? And I think yes, for now we're still fine. Though especially if we get people who are otherwise completely worthless, like, you know, no interests, no anything, at least we'll be able to set them up to protect our base, I think is the important thing. Alright, so what are they? Woobat. So it is a Pokemon set. So let's see how many we're fighting. I want to say it looks like it's 5, maybe 6. Yeah. 87. Alright. Hopefully they come nice and tidy down my hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay, let's go up one at a time, please. That way we can get one each. Here we go. All done. And we do want to be careful of our wounds, because they will sorry, because they can get infected because they are manhunters. These don't look like too big a injuries. Anybody in chat? Let's see. Nothing yet. If you are listening, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you have a good day. I might not be on for too long today. Just trying a little bit later. Mostly because I had some errands to run before I started. So I started a little bit late. But I'm really liking being flexible and just kind of jumping on when I can. Let's see, it does look like I need more wood. Actually, is that what I meant to chop wood? Okay. Don't know why that to me. Already back to low food. Colony visitors, cool. Welcome, welcome out. She's definitely in need of that shoulder replacement at some point. If she makes it that long, we'll give it to her. She is really old already, so maybe not that's not the way. We are thinking about sending her to an away team. Okay, already have the hallway set back up. Keep looking at this and being really tempted to just build it a little bit bigger. I really shouldn't. That's a good question. How are we doing? Yes. So, what that means is that we need to manage our auto slaughter. Let's say 9 total. And we want to have 2 max males, at least adults, and then say I think that can be okay for now. That way we're not going to starve out our carries. Okay, I do need to do another harvest up here. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. At least until these are done. Yeah, they should be done by then. Alright, already halfway done through Psychoid. Well, almost, you know what I mean. We're doing really good with our notes. We need 90 before we can make a Psylinker with it, which is wild to me, but you know. Fine by me. And that was in 1 more day. We should have enough wood for it. How close are we? Okay, we're already to 4, almost. mean, I definitely hope that we'll hit 4 today. Or with this 12 days, 43 days, 35. Okay. So we definitely have to make the most of these. Having them on a 60-day timer is so wild when if we do it at any time, it's every 20 days. So you can even do like a ritual every like 2 days. And then once you reset your ideology, if you delete and replace all of those, then it will even like start the cooldown for them. Or yeah, like restart the cooldown for them. At least that worked last time I tried it. I'll have to try it in this new version. Anyone out there? Echo, echo, echo. As much as I basically am just playing the game that I would be playing otherwise, definitely would like some company. So, if anyone out there wants to chat, go drop a message down there and I'll definitely get back to you. No, that's not okay. Oh, they're getting married. Being joined today by one of my favorite little monsters. Hello, Athena Cat. We have a lovely, fluffy little gray girl. She's so sweet and so cuddly and so aloof. And she knows I'm talking about her. And yet she's usually in the room. Totally coincidence. Yeah, back to your mandated 14 hours a day of sleeping. If not more, I can't remember. Now, one thing to keep in mind is, as I'm slaughtering these parasaurs, I'm gonna have a lot more hide, which is not a bad thing. We can, make more things with the better hide. It just will very quickly start ticking up how much money we have on us at any given time. It might be a good idea if we don't get a caravan in the next couple days, if we were to if we don't get a caravan in from somebody else, we should send somebody out from ours. At least to take off a good amount of this. I'd hate to get a raid. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Use some of our wood, drop our wealth down a bit more. I believe this was one of our faction bonus ones. Or, I wish it was. It's probably like Phil's Reverence or something like that. Oh, and I didn't even... Oh! Okay. No, I still got a quality point. That's good. Well, it appears that we have killed all of our adult dinos. So maybe what we should do is set some max. I think I only want one male young. Actually, let's go with 2. Since we have enough space for 9. We can handle 4 of that being males. And this will slow our growth a bit and make it to where we can't caravan these guys for a bit, but I don't think that's going to be as big of an issue as it could be. Alright, and back to research. I think today I'm going to be streaming until like 4, I guess, so a little over half an hour. Hopefully we'll get this and at least one more research done today. I mean, I do have the stego if I really need to take stuff out. Yeah, let's go ahead and send out bread. And we're just gonna give these as gifts. It's not like we need silver. So let me see. Bread. Stego. Yeah, let's change the route. I think you're the closest one. Good enough, right? Got plenty of meal, so that's good. Let's get rid of the bird skin, the light leather, the pig skin, and the plain leather. And the lizard skin while we're at it. We're definitely keeping hold of all of the rest of that. We can hold on to, maybe some more. Not without messing with the camp goods. I think that's good. And the lovely thing is, with the, one of the mods that I added, as soon as you form the caravan, it pops it too, with all of the stuff and everything. It seems a little pointless when, in the early game, they just kind of grab what they need and leave. But when you start getting like 5 or 6 people, it gets really, really bad. Like, I think I waited for like a whole day for them to get stuff together, and then they still didn't because they were like standing there for some reason, just like trading stuff between them or something. I'm not even sure. It was not fun. Like, to the point where that's why I started this run, is because the other one failed because they couldn't get their shit together. Literally. How are we doing on? Okay. Our relationship with Treaty of Kamba has dropped a little bit. Why, we are still just absolutely growing in wealth, aren't we? Okay, looks like he's gonna take a while to get out there. Good, our food situation has helped a bit. That's a lot of burger. Starting to get just a teeny bit tired. Might need a bit of a nap. I have to check with my partner to see if they'll join me. And I think you'll be able to tell when it's time to go when my partner gets home. Which might be a little bit before the time I said, but playing it by ear a little bit. I believe they are already off work. Yeah, that should be the case. Does not appear that I will be getting that research today, though. Okay, now that Monica's done, does that mean she's gonna come in and... There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, baby. I hope y'all heard that. That was really cute. Oh boy, yeah, we're not going for the Witcher trials just yet. Will probably be the very last thing we do, not gonna lie. I really want better weapons before we commit to that much time without any research. Panphagia has become tame. Let's see. You're not very trainable. Let's go ahead and slaughter him. Wild cocoa tree. Oh heck yeah. It's all 50% grown. Okay, I'll try and keep an eye out for that. It'll probably be next time. So I can't, promise anything, but hey. I think they'll appreciate a little bit of happiness booster available to them. Let's check in on... Oh good, he should be there within an hour. Alright, so... Did I just do a thing? You can't trade. So, I can't even give them gifts. That's okay. Well, that was a thing that I did. It'd be really funny if we get a raid in between the time it takes him to come back. One thing I want to check on is these guys are going to get larger and larger squares of influence, which will allow them to attack towards us. Which will be a thing that we can deal with. He's on his way. Alright, research is just chugging along. Still gonna take another 2 days for that. I don't suppose that that's too bad. I'm gonna leave this going and fold some clothes. Monica Baker. Alright. I'm actually gonna open up chat. So if anyone pops in, I can see. Once again, I'd love to hear from anyone out there. And whether or not you want to chat, just know that I hope you have a good day. It's getting done a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Vasis Deuce. Help wanted. Contacts you with a special request. Their fields have yielded far more than originally expected, and they could really use your help with the harvest. If you want to help them, send a caravan with capable growers. Scuban. Okay, well he's back. We should probably send Beaker or Simi this time, because we'll both give them social impact training, as well as actually get rid of our stuff. Awesome. Oh, there it is. There's our recurve bow. That's going to be such a big boost for us. Imagine doing all of the research. Beaker comes in and does like 1 point of research and he's the one who discovered it, folks. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have it. Like, everyone just sitting around the table like, bro's asleep the whole time. What do you mean? to send Beaker out. What I'll probably do instead is wait until this is done. That way I can give everyone a recurve bow. And then I can send him out with a longer range. I think by the time that we get to great bows or crossbows or whatever kind of bow shows up after that, we will be long-ranged enough that I will probably prefer to play some guerrilla tactics. Now things are relatively calm. I guess this is something I need to address, is that in this series we're going to slowly add, how do I put this, we're going to add later technological factions, because right now all we have is tribal factions, and that can be pretty boring, and especially because they're much too far away for me to do anything about. But in the long term, what we can do is there is ways to add new factions mid-game, luckily. And I think it's actually a vanilla mechanic that does it, which is nice. And we're going to be, again, if the game doesn't do it first, we're going to be adding, oh, there's my partner, look at that. We'll be adding them ourselves. But I think, like I said, that's going to be it for me today now that they're here. So, thank you for tuning in if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye, my little lemons.